The sky is tearing itself apart. Energy crackles across the horizon as two figures stand at the center of it all, hands locked, eyes glowing. The ground fractures beneath them. Reality bends like melting glass. Every timeline, every memory, every mistake the Hargreaves siblings ever made, collapsing into one final, unstoppable force. This isn't just another apocalypse. This is the cleanse, and the only way to stop it is for the Umbrella Academy to erase themselves from existence. But how did a group of adopted, superpowered children turn into the very reason the universe keeps ending? To understand that, we have to go back to the beginning. In 1989, something impossible happens. 43 women across the world give birth despite not being pregnant hours earlier. One eccentric billionaire, Sir Reginald Hargreaves, adopts 7 of these miracle children. He doesn't raise them as sons and daughters. He trains them as weapons. He assigns them numbers based on usefulness, strips them of individuality, turns childhood into combat drills. Number 1, Luther, super strength, loyal to a fault. Number 2, Diego, precision control over blades and bullets. Number 3, Allison, able to bend minds with the phrase, "I heard a rumor." Number 4, Klaus, communicates with the dead but drowns the voices with drugs. Number 5, time traveler who vanishes into the future. Number 6, Ben, summons monstrous tentacles from another dimension. And number 7, Vanya, told she's ordinary, but she was never ordinary. She was dangerous, and Reginald knew it, so he medicated her, suppressed her power, made her believe she was nothing. That lie will destroy the world. Years later, the academy is broken, Ben is dead, the siblings are estranged, Reginald dies suddenly, they reunite for his funeral, and then 5 reappears, still trapped in his 13-year-old body, but mentally 58. He's seen the future. 8 days from now, the world ends. No survivors, no heroes, just ash. 5 believes the key to stopping it lies in a mysterious prosthetic eye found in the rubble, but as he investigates, he's hunted by time-traveling assassins working for a shadow organization called the Commission, an agency that ensures history happens exactly as it's meant to. And apparently, the apocalypse is meant to happen. Meanwhile, Vanya meets Leonard, a man who encourages her, believes in her, pushes her to embrace her talent, but Leonard isn't in love. He's obsessed. Years ago, Reginald rejected him, told him he wasn't special. Now Leonard wants revenge. He manipulates Vanya into discovering her true power, the ability to convert sound into pure destructive force. And when she stops taking her suppressants, the white violin is born. 5 believes Leonard is the cause of the apocalypse. He's wrong. Leonard was just the spark. The bomb is Vanya. When Allison admits she once used her powers to erase Vanya's memories of her abilities, something inside Vanya shatters. Betrayal, rage, lifelong resentment. She slashes Allison's throat, kills Leonard, destroys the mansion, and at her violin concert, overwhelmed and heartbroken, she unleashes a beam of energy so powerful it shatters the moon. Fragments rain down. The apocalypse begins. In the final seconds, as the world burns, 5 grabs his siblings and jumps through time, because if they can't fix the present, they'll fix the past, or so they think. The jump scatters them across the early 1960s. Each sibling is alone. Klaus becomes a cult leader. Allison joins the civil rights movement and finds love. Diego is institutionalized after predicting JFK's assassination. Vanya loses her memory and starts a quiet life with a woman named Sissy and her son Harlan. For a moment, they almost find peace, until 5 lands in a nuclear war zone, another apocalypse, this time sparked by global tension after Vanya explodes an FBI building, an act that saves JFK but triggers World War III. Time is collapsing again, and once more Vanya is the epicenter. But here's the twist, it's not just Vanya anymore. When she saves Harlan from drowning, a portion of her power transfers into him. The apocalypse is multiplying. The siblings manage to prevent the nuclear disaster. History resets, but when they return to 2019, it's not their 2019. Reginald is alive, and he never adopted them. Instead, he created the Sparrow Academy. New siblings, new powers, and one familiar face, Ben. Alive but cold, different, a stranger. Reality has fractured. And the cause? A paradox. In this timeline, their mothers died before giving birth, meaning they were never supposed to exist. Their mere presence creates a destructive anomaly called the Kugel Blitz, an energy storm devouring existence itself. Time is unraveling, and this time, it's their fault. Desperation changes people. Allison discovers her daughter no longer exists in this timeline. Her grief twists into fury. When she learns Harlan accidentally caused the paradox by killing their mothers with a psychic surge years ago, she murders him, hands his body to the Sparrows. The family fractures again. Meanwhile, Reginald reveals his ultimate plan. Hidden inside Hotel Obsidian is a portal to Hotel Oblivion, a cosmic machine capable of resetting the universe, but it requires 7 powered individuals to activate it, and Reginald has been manipulating timelines for decades to bring them to this exact moment. He kills Luther to force them into action, murders Klaus for being useless. His children are pieces on a board. The truth hits hard. Reginald never wanted a family, he wanted a key. Inside Oblivion, the siblings activate the machine. Their powers drain. Reginald prepares to rewrite reality entirely, bringing back his dead wife and ruling a universe molded to his design. But Allison turns on him, kills him, presses reset herself. The universe reforms. Luther lives, but their powers are gone, and Reginald still wins, reborn as a powerful corporate titan with his wife alive beside him. 6 years pass. They try to live normal lives, but normal doesn't last. A new threat emerges, Jennifer. She carries Durango energy, the opposite of the marigold that gave them powers. Ben and Jennifer are linked, lock and key. If their energies combine, the cleanse begins and humanity ends. They fall in love, they kiss, energy explodes, the cleanse awakens, reality folds in on itself once more. 5 discovers the horrifying truth. It's not just Ben and Jennifer, it's them. The marigold inside every Hargreaves sibling destabilizes timelines. Every apocalypse, every collapse, every reset, it always traces back to them. They aren't heroes, they're the virus. So for the first time, they stop trying to fix it. They gather in their childhood home. No fighting, no accusations, just family. They choose to let the cleanse erase them from every timeline. No more apocalypses, no more paradoxes, no more Umbrella Academy. As they fade, they finally reconcile, not as numbers, not as weapons, but as siblings. The cleanse consumes them. Reality stabilizes. A peaceful world remains. Children laugh in a park. A family lives happily. And in the grass, 8 marigolds bloom. A reminder that power never truly disappears. It only waits. You know, the Umbrella Academy spent their lives trying to save the world, but in the end, the world could only be saved from them, because sometimes the greatest act of heroism is choosing not to exist. If you enjoyed this complete cinematic timeline of the Umbrella Academy, make sure to subscribe for more full series recaps. Drop a comment with your favorite season and tell me, if you had their powers, would you save the world or would you risk ending it?